Before we get started, we wanted to tell you about our good friend and sponsor of the channel, Doot Loot.
The Doot Loot Discord server is your one-stop shop for some of the best Commander bling out there. It's a cEDH focused Discord, but you can find lots of other cards for your casual decks too.
There's foreign foils, signed cards, reserve list cards, exclusive alters, and monthly giveaways. There's well over 5,000 members, and it's growing faster every day with even spicier bling being added all the time.
Click the link down in the description to join the Doot Loot Discord server now. What's up, Warlocks? I'm Trevor, aka Slime.
And I'm Cole, aka Not Tim, and this week we're playing some cEDH with Phil, aka Chasing Bulk MTG.
What is up, Warlocks? Oh man, I hope I'm allowed to say that. Thank you guys so much for letting me on the channel, and thank you so much to Tim and Slime for inviting me on the channel. My name's Phil, aka Chasing Bulk MTG. I mostly post short-form content about things in Magic that I find interesting, but cEDH is my main format, and my goal with my content is to sort of funnel more players into the format, expose more powerful Magic the Gathering cards, combos, plays, expose people to shiny cardboard, collector's items, and a bunch of good short-form content. Yeah, thank you so much for having me on again, and I hope I win this game.
Big thanks to Phil for coming on the show. If you haven't seen his content before, you can find Chasing Bulk MTG linked down in the description below. Phil makes short form content about cool combos, shiny cardboard, some deck techs, and lots more. Be sure to go check him out after you're done watching this video.
Before we look at today's decks, we want to remind you that we're running our sub-goal giveaway in our Discord right now. To enter, you need to be subscribed to the YouTube channel, leave a comment on any of our gameplay videos, and enter in the giveaways channel in the W&W Discord server linked down below. There's always a giveaway running, with cards getting better and better as we get more subscribers. Now let's check out what we're playing today.
In Seat 1 we have Slime, playing SISAY Weatherlight Captain, Slime Season. Phil's in Seat 2, playing Tim the Crom, default cEDH skin. John's in Seat 3, playing MARWYN the Nurturer, and I'm in Seat 4, playing ROG THRAS, Le Poisson Thras.
Deck lists for all of these will be linked down in the description below. If you want to support Wizards and Warlocks, there's also a link to join our Patreon, where you can get some awesome extra perks like submitting your decks for us to play at our $20 tier.
If you want to support us for free, hit the subscribe button, drop a comment and like on the video, and join our Discord if you want to jam some games with us.
Let's play some Magic.
All right, start us off. Good luck, have fun.
Go crazy.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Play a Woody Footy. I will crack it. Go search. Find my Trop Island. Tap that said Trop for a Noble Hierarch, and I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Woody Footy. Crack it, grab a Volk. I'd like to tap it for a Ragavan. I'll follow up with a Mox Amber and a Mox Opal, and unfortunately I'm going to have to pass up after that.
Tap, upkeep, draw. Play Forest, Arbor Elf. I will pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Island, Rograk. Lotus Petal. Crack this for a green for an Earthcraft. Tap Rograk, untap Island, tap for a blue, cast a Mockingbird. I think I want a monkey. I will pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a Misty Rainforest. I will crack it. I will grab a Tundra. I'll tap for Simic, play Kinnan. I'll tap for 2 blue, play Mystic. Yep, good there, I'm passing.
Untap, keep, draw. Trevor, thanks for having me on. Monkey's coming at you. What are we thinking about this fish while he's shuffling? Anybody gonna feed the fish? Because I could feed the fish.
I am not.
I'll follow suit with the caveat that I am in 4th seat and may feed once.
Okay.
Take 2. It is a land. Nice.
Make a treasure. I mean, that fish is staying around forever. I will cast a Fairy Mastermind, I guess. I'll play a Scalding Tarn. I'll crack it. Find an Underground Sea. I'll crack my treasure token and cast a Timna. I'll pass the turn.
Tap, upkeep, draw. Playing Ancient Tomb. Tap for 3. Play Marwyn. Marwyn is good. I will pass.
Untap.
No feeding.
Upkeep, draw. Polluted Delta, and I'm gonna crack it. I'll find a Taiga. Let's go to combat. Let's send a Flying Monkey at John.
No blocks. Top card is a Forest.
I'll make a treasure. I'll crack the treasure, float a blue, tap Rograk to untap and float another blue, and I'll cast a Spellseeker. EB, I will go search, find a crop rotation. Cast a crop rotation, sacrificing the Taiga as an additional cost. Here's a Gaia's Cradle. Said I would keep it to 1, so if at all, and I'm going to be a man of my word as much as I don't want to be, because my draw was pretty cool.
I'll accept 1 more.
I know you will, but that means I'm not a man of my word.
I'm cool with you giving him another one. I have a Fairy Mastermind out, so.
Yeah, well, in that case, 3 green plus 1 more on the island. I'll cast a Finale, X is 2.
I get a Mystic.
I'll have a Fairy Mastermind trigger.
Find a Badgermole Cub. ETB, Earthbend Island. We'll then tap the Badgermole Cub to Earthcraft to untap the island. I'll float a blue and a green. I'll cast Thrasios. And if Thrasios is good, I shall Passios.
Untap. Upkeep. I will pay with the Trop and draw for turn. Gaia's Cradle is land for turn. 2 and a white for a SISAY. SISAY good. I will tap for 3 green and play Cabbage Merchant. I'm going to pass there.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'd like to move to attackers. We'll send the Fairy Mastermind at you, Trevor. We'll send Ragavan over at John. And we'll send Timna over at Cole.
Timna
good here, too.
Is how big?
It's a 2/2. You could let her through if you want, you know.
I'm inclined to block, I think.
I'll take my 2.
I will take 2.
So I'll have a Ragavan trigger. Let's see what we get, John. Is it an elf?
Return of the Wild Speaker.
Gain 2 off the Timna. Go to second main. I'll pay 2 and draw 2 with Timna. Flooded Strand, and I will crack it. It's probably unwise to push right here, is it? Isn't it?
I would say it's unwise.
Tap this volcanic island. I'll cast a Mana Vault. You can draw.
Trigger. I will get a food, and I will draw.
I'll have a Fairy Mastermind trigger. Draw. Alright, I won't push. I'll send it. I'll ship the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Tap for 3. Formidable Speaker. 2 triggers. I'll put the counter on, and then search. I'm gonna discard an Eternal Witness. I'll get an Allosaur Shepherd. No reason to be scared. Tap Arbor Elf to untap the forest. It's an Allosaur Shepherd. Trigger on MARWYN. I'd like to tap MARWYN for 3. Cast a Scribe Ranger. I'd like to return this forest to my hand to untap MARWYN. Untap, I will play a forest and pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Here's a Verdant Catacombs. I'm just going to pass.
The first couple of turns has really just been everyone developing their board state. I've got my couple of pieces, you and Phil both have a couple of pieces, and John is just over there doing his elf thing.
Yeah, I'm holding on to some Thrasios activations. Phil didn't push on his turn because nobody's pushed yet, and that usually means somebody has interaction. We're all gearing up for mid-range hell.
Untap, upkeep, pay, and draw for turn. I will play Exotic Orchard as my land for turn. Tap for 3, and I'll play a Relic of Legends.
Oh.
Whoa.
That's not good.
Tap for 2 green. I'll use one of it for Ignoble Hierarch. I'll do green, 2, 3, 4, 5. Phil, I'll give you the 1/1. Put a SISAY activation on the stack.
What are you getting?
I don't know.
I'm scared.
You don't want to tell me what you're getting?
What if we say please?
No, sorry, it doesn't work.
I'm going to crack a Verdant Catacomb. I'm going to Dryad Arbor. I'm going to float 7 green. I'm going to use 5 of it, going down to 2. Cast a Chord of Calling. X is 2.
Trigger.
You got him.
I'll have a Fairy Mastermind trigger.
You got it. I'm good on Chord. Grab your Gilded Drake.
I'm going to put an Aurora Breeze Caller into play.
Oh, that's way scarier.
I don't know that this is a win.
We'll see.
I just feel like I shouldn't let you resolve a Thras SISAY activation.
Does anybody have anything for an Abora?
No.
I do not.
Can anybody cast one non-creature spell?
I cannot.
All right, I'm passing on my SISAY activation.
2 green, I have 0 blue. I'm going to float a blue and a green. I'm going to activate Thrasios with all 4 of it. Huh, that's so strange, because you said you need 1 more food, and this gives you the food, but it's also really good. I'm going to reveal a Noxious Revival, and I'm going to draw it. And then I'm going to tap Dryad Arbor to untap the island. I'm going to tap the island for 2. I'm going to tap Rograk to untap the island, and I'm going to tap it for another 2 and activate Thras. Bottom that. Reveal Formidable Speaker, draw it.
I'll have a Mastermind trigger.
I will respond to the Mastermind trigger. So there's a SISAY activation and a Mastermind trigger on the stack. I will tap Monkey to untap Island, and then I'm going to tap 2, bounce the Dryad Arbor to hand to untap Cradle. 7 green. Use 4 of it, activate Thras. Oh, that's good. Reveal Veil Asunder, draw it. cast Veil of Summer.
Trigger.
You got him.
Get a food, draw a card. I will tap two foods and Sage you your Guy's Cradle.
I'll respond. I'm going to pay 2 life and Noxious Survival, target crop rotation. You got your triggers.
Food and a Mystic. Reflecting Swat.
I'll respond. Tap Thrasios, untap Island. Tap for a blue and a green. I'm going to use that plus these to activate Thras. Sorry, I'm just going to give away what's on the top of my library. What's the storm count right now?
If you cast it, it'll be 6.
I'll reveal Flusterstorm and draw it. Tap to untap here. Float a blue and a green. Use the blue. Cast Fluster. I'll point all targets at Deflecting Swat.
Trigger.
You got him.
Pass on the Fluster, countering the Swat.
I'm going to show this Mindbreak Trap that I have in my hand. Cole, I know you're going to try to crop out here for Talon Gates. That just wins you the game. If there's a way to talk you into dealing with the SISAY here.
I mean, I can get a different land.
Yeah, but I think we still lose to SISAY here if the stack resolves this way.
I agree with that assessment.
Trevor, talk to me. What's gonna get you not to push with SISAY this turn?
We'll have to, here's what I'll say. I'm going to wait until he casts that Crop Rot to see one more card and see what I can do then. So it's maybe we could talk at that point, but at this point, I still feel like I have a chance.
Yeah, so let's wait and see.
Fluster counters Deflecting Swat. Noxious targeting Crop Rot.
Yes, this is good.
Crop Rot to the top. It's so fucking tight is the problem here. Tap Badgermo Cub, untap Island. Tap, untap, float a blue and a green. At 2 blue, 3 green. Use one of each. Bounce the island to hand. Untap Cradle. 3, 4, 5, 6 now. Go to 8, floating green. Use 4, activate Thras.
You got to take that one.
Gotta take this one. Activate Thrasios. Reveal Prismatic Vista. ETB's tapped. I am gonna cast the Crop Rotation, sacking the Prismatic Vista.
Trigger.
You got him. This is my final hope and prayer, because I'm a greedy motherfucker.
My god, no.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's do or die. I mean, because if I get Talon Gates here, I think we just lose to blue farms. So I think I have to get Ancient Tomb. And then still in response to, I will tap Ancient Tomb, lose 2 life. Use the 2 mana, bounce it to hand to untap Cradle.
Offer Blue Farm to maybe activate Fairy Mastermind.
I'm gonna do it once the SISAY activations, on the bottom of the stack, I think. Oh, I mean, he has to hit exactly, Talon Gates here, I think.
Okay,
I can hit any land here. I have to hit any land.
And even at that point, yeah, I guess. Sure.
Let's put it this way. I need to get back to, some amount of mana floating, and then I can still stop Trevor. I have something that stops Trevor in my hand.
Oh. Why didn't you play it?
Yeah.
I'm just saving that for last.
Sure, we'll activate Fairy Mastermind once.
This is a land.
Everyone draws.
It's a land, come on.
Ooh.
Oh, it's a land.
Let's go.
Good to untap Cradle. Float 6 green. Go down to 2. Activate Thrasios. Bottom. Candelabra. Fuck.
Cole, I can offer your Veil of Summer to give you another 2 mana.
I'll just be perfectly honest. If you offer my Veil, I am inclined to be irresponsible with that mana. Would you be down to offer my Veil so that I can have some mana going into this? Because I'm gonna blow myself out to try and stop Trev.
Yeah, sure. We'll put an offer on the stack.
Okay. Trigger.
We'll target the Veil.
I'll make 2 treasures. Veil is countered. I'm going to respond to the Besage. Pay 2, bounce my Cradle to my hand.
Could you untop my scrub land in case I draw a Path to Exile or something?
Let's do that. And then Besage fizzles. And then Fairy Mastermind. Back to SISAY activation. I do have to let it resolve.
Going to search. Grab Agatha. Yeah, I'll pass.
I'm looking at everybody's board, your board specifically, with a SISAY activation on the stack, thinking that I'm definitely about to lose here. I don't know if this is the best window to push, but my assumption is that if I don't do something right here, I probably lose this game in the next turn.
Yeah, and now that you've said that you have something for when I try and push, it's best for me to just hold up my SISAY activation and wait until you do that first, or my opportunity's better.
I got a discard. It is a Savannah and a Tarnished Citadel.
Untap, upkeep, take 1 on my draw step from Mana Vault. Play a Marsh Flats. I will crack it and find a Tundra. Well, I said I wasn't going to push, so I won't. Which means John is going to just... I will move to combat. Trevor's got a Noble Hierarch, so the Fairy Mastermind will come at John. Ragavan will come at Cole, so the Timnit will come at Trevor.
I'll take 2.
I will take 2.
Take 2, and you get the top card of my library. If this is a Talon Gates, I scoop. It's a Vibrance.
I'll move to second main. I'll draw 3. Cast this Stick Remora. You can draw.
Trigger.
And then I'll move to discard. Discard a Badlands and a Plateau.
Nothing else?
Nothing else, but I'm going to hold you at your upkeep.
Untap, upkeep.
Cast a Valley Floodcaller. How does this deck win?
Lots of mana, Allosaurus Shepherd Infinite. Or no, not Allosaurus
What?
Trevor's just saying words.
I'm guessing you buff your creatures a bunch. Some shit. And infinite mana.
Yeah, truthfully, I have no idea.
Cool. I'm good to move through your upkeep then.
I will draw. Forest. I'm going to tap Marwyn for 3 mana. I'm going to tap a forest, make it 4. Return a forest to my hand to target Marwyn to untap. Tap for 3, go to 7. Tap a forest, go to 8. Tap Arbor Elf, untap, tap, go to 9. Tap for 2, go to 11. Use 1, tap here to untap Marwyn. Tap Marwyn, have 13. Cast a Gen Wave, X is 10.
That's awesome. We'll have some triggers here. I'll draw off my Remora too.
We good?
Yeah, let's see it.
We have a forest. We have a Kogla. We have a forest. Quarter Calling, Finale, Tyvar, Forest, Survival of the Fittest, Rexage, Forest.
You should absolutely fight the SISAY and force his hand, because then I can stop it.
I'll start with the 2 counters on Marwyn. Since these 2 are out of it, I can ask Blue Farm. So what if I just knock them both out? What if I fight his Oboro and I just blow up the Cauldron?
That'd be, I mean, that seems pretty sweet.
I think we just lose to Blue Farm then. There is still a Flood Collar in play and 5 mana.
I mean, we just lose to Slime. Look how much mana he has. So, like...
I mean, realistically, I have one SISAY activation that as soon as I play will put a untap of Cradle on the stack that you have a chance to respond to.
Which Tim will.
Won't if my Oboro's gone. That would suck.
I'll hit Kinnan and Cauldron.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
All right, fine. I'll just put the activation on the stack.
I'll still have the destroy shit to respond to. So yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on the search. And if I'm wrong about this, I'm sorry.
All right, I got my Dorevi.
And you're targeting Cradle?
Yep.
I will respond. Crack a treasure for a green channel Beseju. Do I target the Cradle or the Soul Cauldron?
But Rexage is targeting the Cauldron right now.
Yeah, I'll call it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll target Cradle then.
You got my Cradle. I will go search. I'll grab my UC. Stuff on the stack. I will do 1, tap 2 foods for a white. I will channel Touch the Spirit Realm. I think I want to protect my Soul Cauldron. I will let my Kinnan die and protect the Soul Cauldron.
Stack is empty? Question mark?
Discard a Tamer Sabertooth to search for a creature. What if I just put an Endurance in hand and then pass?
I'll respond to the touch trigger, I guess. Is it a trigger?
It's at the beginning of the next end step though, so it might just come back. I'm gonna look it up really quick.
It's way cooler if it's in the end step, right, guys? I'll do it on second main. I'll cast a Dark Ritual. You can draw, Trevor.
Sweet, I'll get a food, and I'll draw.
I'll have a Fairy Mastermind activation here.
Trigger or activation?
Oh, sorry, trigger.
Okay,
my bad.
right.
I will have 3 black floating. I'll use 1 of it, go down to 2 floating. I'll sack off this lovely token that Trevor gifted me for a Culling the Week.
Trigger.
You got it. Cool, go up to 6. Go down to 2 black floating. I'll stack off my Mox Amber, and I would like to cast a Beseech the Mirror. Bargained.
Trigger. I'm actually going to respond. I'll tap for 2 blue, and I'll Wan-Chi Tong.
Beseech, cool with everyone? I will put an Orcish Bowmaster on the stack.
Bowmaster's on the stack. You have a draw trigger on top.
All right, I will draw and get a counter.
Bowmaster ETB. We'll hit the Allosaur Shepherd. I'll use the rest of my 2 black and tap this Felowar Stone. I would like to cast a Wheel of Fortune.
Trigger.
I will have a ping off your draw. We will hit the Cabbage Merchant this time.
Still no Mindbreak Trap territory, right? I'll show you a fluster.
I will have a Mystic Remora trigger.
You're good.
I would like to crack 2 treasures, tap this Mox Opal. I'd like to cast a Mnemonic Betrayal. Triggers can happen.
Boom.
The OBM will target the Cabbage Merchant.
Yes, I will respond. We'll tap 2 foods. Think float a green. Yeah, the guy can die.
What does he do here to save this wheel? A Veil of Summer, I'm guessing?
If you at least cast something, I can maybe draw into something.
What are you hitting with the wheel? Or the pings?
Oh, we can talk about it too, because if you do that, like, I can just not hit anything on your board or on Tim's board and just go after Sisay's board.
Still think it's win territory with.
I have 0 mana. I don't think most of my rocks are out. I don't think this is going to be win territory.
So
Yeah.
If this isn't a win and you're just going to blow up Sisay's board, then I think you can hang on to an Endurance.
I mean, I will say if you do Endurance, Tim, I'm just going to send all the pings at your board, John.
Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. Fuck it. I'm gonna endurance you though. Blue farm.
Some of that will resolve. So there's a bunch of Flusterstorm counters on the Wheel of Fortune. From here, I will cast that Lotus Petal from Tim's graveyard, crack it for a green.
I got a trigger still.
Oh yeah, you got it. OBM will hit the Abora Breeze Caller. Oh, sorry, Petal on the stack.
I think everybody's good.
I would like to crack it for a green, cast a Crop Rotation, pitching my Volcanic Island.
Trigger.
You got it. Here, Breeze Caller will ping the Sisay. Okay. Crop Rotation. Grab this Ancient Tomb. Float 2 here, and I'll use one of it to cast that Veil of Summer.
I have a draw.
And I have a ping. We'll ping Sisay. You'll also have Wan-Chi Tong trigger, I think.
I'll draw, and you get a ping.
Sisay, please.
I will tap for a blue, and I will Swan Song. Target the wheel?
I will have a Mystic Remora trigger. So I'll use the 1 colorless floating, and I will cast that Flusterstorm. Sorry, there'll be a Storm trigger. Yeah, we'll just put them all on the Swan Song.
I am good on that.
So Swan Songs count.
Back to Veil. Pay 2 life for a mental.
Nice. I'll have a draw trigger. Draw. Show you that Mindbreak Trap. We'll target the Mental and the Flusterstorm, and you can have your draws.
Yeah, I was waiting for it.
It's just a wheel, dude. Come on. Huh? Hey.
Call me crazy. 1 in a black for Tainted Pact.
Whoa. I'll have a draw trigger here. I pass on it.
Flash Thompson. Goodbye. Bloom Tender. Goodbye. Fierce Guardianship. Hello. I'll fierce it.
Okay, you guys ready for this? Watch this. Okay. So I'll have a draw trigger here.
Yeah.
I will let Fierce Resolve countering Mindbreak Trap.
Targeting the wheel. I'm just gonna target the wheel straight up.
Oh shit. Wait, that's so good.
Yeah, no, I don't care about the MBT anymore.
Yeah, sure.
Voice.
MBT will exile that stuff. Veil Resolve. Veil on the stack. I guess I'll pay 2 life and Noxious Revival, targeting my Mindbreak Trap. We'll take 2. And I'll let Veil Resolve. You get draws off the Noxious Revival, too.
Noxious Revival, I will draw. You get a ping.
Yeah, we'll just hit the Noble Hierarch here. And then I'll have my Veil Resolve, and I'll draw this Mindbreak Trap. And then I'll ship the turn. Sorry, I'm cool to continue. You'll ship the turn.
That's your end step. I get a Agatha Soul Cauldron back.
Between Phil and I, we just have some crazy board states that allow us to keep going. Every time Phil plays something, I draw something off my Mystic, and then every time I have a legendary creature untapped, I can tap it for mana with my Relic Collections interacting on the stack. Same with Phil, he's got that Valley Flood color that he's just going to keep going with.
Yeah, there was a lot of politicking this game. A lot of things happened. We talked at multiple points, I think 5 or 6 times over the course of this game, that it probably goes to a draw in Swiss. But we played it like a top 16, top 4 game with no timer, and I think it was pretty clean magic. It's just a long game.
I will untap. I will upkeep, and I will draw. I'll play the Cradle as land for turn. I'll tap Cradle, float 5, go down to 4, cast Candelabra.
Trigger.
Everybody eats.
I will decline my draw.
Use 1, tap it, untap target Cradle, untap. Use this 3, cast a Formidable Speaker. ETB, card, and Urza Saga. Yeah, I think it's Enduring Vitality. And then I'm going to float 6 green, use 3 of it, cast Enduring Vitality. I'm going to tap for a blue, cast a Training Grounds.
Trigger.
2 triggers.
Everybody eats.
I will decline.
I will use 2 activate Thrasios. I'm going to put this card on bottom and reveal a Rhystic Study.
OBM will hit a Noble Hierarch this time, I think.
It wasn't said on camera, but it was made pretty clear that my board is the target, and so any OBM ping is going to head my way. I need a certain amount of mana to win on my turn, so I'm just going to decline my draws, and hopefully I get enough there.
1, 2, activate again. Bottom, reveal Flesh Duplicate. I'll tap 2, cast a Flesh Duplicate. I'll have it enter as a Derevi. I will untap Cradle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll activate Thras. Bottom that, I'll reveal Deserted Temple. ETB's tapped. I'll activate again, down to 4. Well, that'll eat a Mind Break Trap real quick. Oh my god. Each of these should have added an extra green from fucking Badgermole Cub.
Yeah, you still have, you can just float it.
Alright, I've got 4 more. I'm at 8. I will reveal a fucking Underworld Breach. I will activate again. Bottom. Reveal Scalding Tarn. ETB's tapped. Go again. Oh, you have an OBM trigger off of me drawing Underworld Breach?
Oh, I'm just gonna ping, I don't know. I'm gonna ping John's face.
What?
And then I have an activation. I'll reveal a Phyrexian Metamorph? Draw it?
Yeah, we'll hit the Badgermole Cup once.
1, 2, 3, pay 2 life, cast Phyrexian Metamorph. ETB as Derevi. Untap Cradle. 9. Put a 10. Down to 8. Activate. Bottom. Reveal Green Sun Zenith.
We'll ping the Badgermole Cub.
I'll respond. I'll float a blue and a green. That's fine. It can die. I'm going to use 4. Go down to 5. Cast Green Sun's X is 3.
Trigger.
Everybody eats.
Drawing.
For one of my Derevis died, it'll be the Flesh Duplicate. I have 1 less green.
We'll hit the ROG rack, I think.
To the zone.
Now I'm starting to take a lot of game actions that progress my board pretty rapidly, which means the OBM is starting to target me, and I don't feel very good about it.
Yeah, you used that Flesh Duplicate to grab the Derevi, which I'm surprised you didn't grab the OBM, but seems pretty good either way.
Yeah, I figured it's better to just start untapping my Cradle and working on my game plan, but in hindsight, maybe I should have killed that OBM at some point.
We'll see.
How do you feel about Green Suns?
What does it get here?
Probably an Ewit.
Doesn't have Snap. Can't tap it. He doesn't have any. Oh, he has a treasure token still. Ewit, come on, man. Can I see what's in your graveyard, Tim?
Relevant cards. Flesh Duplicate, Badgermole Cub, Noxious Survival, Finale, Cord, Veil, Fluster, Crop Rot, Lotus Petal, Oboral Breeze Collar.
Right now, he can put 5 activations on the stack after casting the Oboral Breeze Collar in response to my Mind Break Trap, so I think I'll cast the MBT now, here and now.
Sure. I get a trigger. I will draw. And then almost, I would say, like, target the Formidable Speaker. Is that a 2/2? Just so he can't clone that and get another search?
I'm trying to cut his creatures down. If I hit the Ragavan clone, it goes down to 5.
Yeah, that's a good call, too.
And then Spellseeker, I think, is 1 toughness as well. So we'll hit the Ragavan clone.
Dead. 1 and a red. Cast a Breach.
Ah!
Trigger.
Trigger.
You got him.
Draw. I got nothing.
The OBM will hit the Spellseeker here.
Sure. I don't mind that being castable.
Yeah. I almost don't like that with the breach on the stack.
Well, how much mana does he have floating here?
4.
You have 4 floating. I guess I'll respond to the breach here. I'm gonna draw you some more cards, Trevor. I'll cast a Lotus Petal here.
Draw a card.
We will ping. I guess we start sending our pings at Thrasios. Breaches on the stack. I'll crack this Lotus Petal. I'll cast a Rite of Flame.
I have a Mystic.
You got it.
Good here.
We'll target the Thrasios. I'm just gonna make this information like known, but there is a Soul Cauldron. Maybe if you're not dealing with the breach, you might want to crack to hit the most scary option in his graveyard now.
I mean, I was thinking of doing it now, but I don't think it's the time because as soon as I do, he just pivots completely.
I'm just wondering how he gets another Cradle untapped. He's sitting on 4 mana right now.
I mean, Noxious or Chord or Finale, Spellseeker, just grab a Boro and start going through your deck again. I guess I can exile the Aboro. I feel like as soon as I do it, it's because also like the Aboro chokes him because he's still on 1 land drop.
He has 2. He put 2 into play, right? Or am I tripping?
Okay, so then maybe the Aboro is a good call. Okay, exile it.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Breach back on the stack. Pitch, land, cast Veil of Summer.
Oh my
Triggers.
god. Triggers.
Somebody eats.
I've got nothing.
I'm gonna ping the Thrasios here. I'm gonna offer a draw that no one can take with a gamble, and then I'll put a gamble on the stack. 1 red floating.
I'll get a Mystic. Draw.
I'll respond to Mystic, I guess. I think I do just Fluster here. Pitch 3 lands. Cast the Fluster.
Trigger.
Yeah.
Got him.
Draw, and I still have a fish on the stack.
Okay. Off of your draw, I'll ping. I think to keep the creature count down, it's the Formidable Speaker.
Formidable Speaker is a 2/4. What's Derevi? Just
What's 2
Oh,
for?
it is?
yeah.
Jeez.
So
That's a
you'll
big
kill
butt.
Derevi or Enduring Vitality before you kill.
We'll ping the... I mean, I guess if I kill Enduring Vitality, it comes back on his board, so it doesn't go in his graveyard to feed the escape. So we'll hit the Enduring Vitality for 1.
Fluster counters Gamble. Back to Veil on the stack.
I have a draw from the gamble.
Yes, you do.
I will draw.
OBS.
Ping the Enduring Vitality.
Yes, I will force a will.
Jesus Christ.
pitch an Irith. Target the breach.
The Veil?
The Veil?
Oh, sorry, the veil. Yeah, I thought for some reason I thought breach was still on the stack. Dude, this is too long of a game.
Trigger?
I'm good on Trigger.
Good here.
Draw.
I'm good on Force. Cast a Lotus Petal. Pitch a Thrasios. Mockingbird. A Finale.
Triggers.
Triggers?
Yep.
Ping the Vitality.
I'll respond. No. Alright. Yeah, I'm fine on Enduring Vitality dying. Comes back here. Lotus Petal.
Oh yeah.
Crack it for a blue. Cast Spellseeker using all of my mana. Getting rid of Noxious Revival, Badger Mole Club, and Chord. Here's a Brain Freeze.
Wan Shi Tong.
Ping. This time we're gonna hit Derevi. Slime's Derevi.
I will say it might still be worth hitting him because if you just target me, I will stop drawing.
Will you promise not to win on your turn?
I can't promise that.
Oh man. I'm in a sticky spot. Roll a dice, not gonna do it. Dude, Tim's been working so hard for this though, you know?
Yeah, he has. That's why we can't let him have it.
Yeah, I guess that's reasonable, sure. We'll hit your Derevi, Tim.
Alright, sick. Brain Freeze to hand. Seeker is notably on board and a 1-drop now. Here's a Lotus Petal. Pitch a Fluster, Flesh Duplicate, Crop Rot.
We'll hit Spellseeker.
Spellseeker dies. Officially cooked, chat. Yeah. I gotta stop there. Move through steps and phases. End step, sacrifice breach.
I messed up in two places there. I don't think I actually needed to Flusterstorm the gamble, first of all, and second of all, I should have put Rograk in the graveyard when it died initially. I think I already had Breach in hand, and so if I'd have done that, I ended up being one card short of being able to recast the Lotus Petal and then cast Brain Freeze from my hand, and from there I definitely have it, but that's kind of where I messed up. This was an insane stack battle.
Untap. What the heck? Let the fish die. Draw for turn. We'll start with the silence.
Trigger.
You're good.
Please. It was a land.
Mox Amber. Draw is good.
Cool.
Mox Diamond. Draw is good. Discard Exotic Orchard. We'll just do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Phil, you can have the creature. I will finale X equals 2.
Trigger and pass on it after I draw.
Incoming boogeyman of the format.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. SISAY doing this shit? That's a...
Yeah!
TB! Just because I did that last time, Cole. Decon.
GG's.
Yeah.
GG's, we got there. Woo! Let's go.
That's a game.
Yeah, that was quite a game.
What a game. Nice job closing this one out.
Yeah, this was a tough one with a lot of tough decisions. I had that win attempt early on, but definitely had to pivot as I made myself the threat.
We talked quite a bit about a draw, but the reality is draws are dumb unless they're absolutely necessary, and we never really felt like it was. Like we said earlier, we played this one out like an untimed top cut game, and it really did feel like a great game of Magic. Before we go, we want to give another big thank you to Phil for coming on the show. This was an insanely tough game, but it was one of the most fun games we've played in a while. Lots of tough decisions, stack battles, and win attempts out the wazoo.
Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and drop a comment if you enjoyed the video. And lastly, we got some patrons to shout out.
Massive thank you to our $50 patrons.
Adam Defiant,
Vietnam69,
McSaucy,
and Hana Biene.
and a special shout out to our $20 patrons.
Doot Loot,
Cake the Snack,
Grimmy,
Kill Shots,
Rafael Castillo.
and Dutch McFadden.
Thanks so much to all of our patrons who make this show possible, and special thanks to Go to Combat MTG and Radgor the Wizard from Big Guava Gamers for helping edit this video.
Peace.
You know, the only thing we didn't do in there, which is now kind of fucked that I'm realizing it, is we didn't say, like, go check out Chasing Bulk again.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. Not go to work today.
Yeah, true. Blooper reel. Don't forget to check out Chasing Bulk MTG on their socials. Link down below. How's that?
That'll work. Any food injuries?
No, I've been clean, healthy.
You're just eating dog treats.
Yeah, staying vigilant. Mystic drew me a... Cut me out.
Lots of tough decisions, stack battles, and win attempts out the wazoo.
I forgot it was me.
How?
I don't know.
Wait, okay.
Yeah.